Hello, children. Today we will be starting with the seventh chapter in history, that is tribes, nomad, and settled communities. During the ages, several social, economic, and political development took place. The Indian society was divided on the basis of varnas. During the medieval period, gap between the rich and the poor increased. So what happened is there was a lot of change in the medieval society, and people started have the having lots of development, not only socially, economically, and politically, but the gap between the rich and the poor also increased. There were several communities which did not follow the rules and regulations that were followed laid down by the Brahmins. Okay, so now these society that did not follow the rules and regulation of the tribes were known as the tribes, or the tribals were the one who did not follow the rules and regulation of the society. Why? Because they were tribal societies were, because they were totally different from the people or societies that were existing in the big cities, and also that the tribals did not uh, approve of the rules and regulation and customs that were prescribed, or that were laid down by the Brahmins, because they divided society into numerous unequal classes like the four varnas. Not only four varnas, also there was gender inequality. That means there was a difference between male and female in the society that was created by the Brahmins, and the society that did not follow these rules and regulation were known as the tribes. There was a unique bond of kingship. Basically, there was a bond of kingship, means the tribal members were related to each other. They did, and their main source of livelihood was agriculture, and the side source of livelihood was hunting, gathering of wild berries, and they used to take wild animals for grazing, and for that they used to get paid in kind or cash. Basically, it was kind. And some tribes were nomadic. That means some tribes were nomadic in nature. That means they kept on moving from one place to another, and for in search of food and for other livelihood, food for themselves as well as for their livestock. The tribal groups controlled land and pastorals jointly and divided these among household as per their own rules. So now what happened? These lands were divided among the people, and what did the people do? They started getting themselves into dividing whatever was there among the rules of the family. Many large tribes live in forests, hills, desert, and places difficult to reach. So there were many tribals who still live in dense forests, hills which are very difficult to reach, desert and places difficult to reach like the Sahara Desert or the Galwan Valley, the cold desert in India near the China border, Indo-China border. Tribal people did not keep written records, but they preserved rich customs and oral tradition which help historians to collect uh, knowledge about them. So now the tribal people did not believe in writing things. They passed knowledge from one generation to the other in an oral form, like we are making video, but they used to give it orally, and this helped the historians to get knowledge about the past of the tribal. Tribal people were spread in almost every region of the subcontinent. Some powerful tribes control large territories. So now the tribal people, they were spread across the large subcontinent of the region, means India, that comprised of from Afghanistan in the north to Sri Lanka in the south, and from the borders of Iran to the borders where in the west, and towards the Myanmar in the west. So hope you all have understood this. Tomorrow we'll start with the topic tribal societies.